Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we are going to start with our backstory on this particular mission, and I'll tell you, it's kind of a bad reason, but this is, we're heading into probably what will be our most difficult mission of the series so far, this episode 14. And I figured we better do this backstory first, mainly because he's not going out full strength, and let's just hope he stays alive, and let's hope everybody else stays alive. But it's going to be a tough battle ahead of us today, and I'm going to think positive, but, you know, just in case. We're going to talk about Patchwork today. Yes, that is the name that's been given to our Chaos buggy. The 4 for the A and the 0 for the O. And this is what we got. Now, I always love this side of the vehicle the best because it has that little Chaos rules stenciled on the weapon turret up above. So here we go. Life began simple. His brain created using scraps of code from mainframes of the 3 factions vehicles, an Aspida, a Scarab, an Armadillo. All of these combined with studies on Anu's mutogs. All of the code, the behavior patterns smacked together in one brain. And to top it all off, a fully sentient AI completely without the restrictions put on the other 3 mainframes. It could think freely, speak freely, and do, basically, whatever. It was the maker's magnum opus, his pride and joy, even if it was a bit clumsy at first. Patchwork was a nickname given to it by the maker due to the fact that it was completely patched together in just about every aspect. But it showed great promise as a vehicle, eager to explore, eager to get to know the world, and that opportunity, as we know, came when a Manticore landed at the marketplace and a deal was made. Patchwork said his goodbyes and took off, ready to explore the new wide world. And we're going to do everything in our power to keep him exploring this new wide world. He's had been off to a good start, helping us tremendously, especially in that Symes mission with that wonderful blast opening that we had, and in other instances too. But we're going to hope. We're going to need Patchwork to be on target today, and we're going to need Patchwork to really support us because we're going to have a tough time against New Jericho, and I'm sure the leader is the one that will have rockets to try and hurt us even more than we're already hurt. So we're going to have to keep track of Patchwork's armor condition because if he needs to retreat, he needs to retreat. He's a big target, so a lot of folks probably going to be targeting Patchwork today. So we'll see you down there, and we'll see what this mission's gonna present us with here in just a moment. All right, let's kind of zoom out. Oh, so we kind of have a different start than what I am most definitely used to. I am used to starting more, say, over here and having to advance in this direction to get to the computers. Now, we could still play that way, and it's pretty amazing. We don't know where anybody is right now either. So we have computer terminal here, computer terminal here, and computer terminal here. And the question becomes, I am not used to playing going in at this direction with this kind of setup. There's absolutely no way to come in through the doors here. We could play, let's climb the ladder, go on the second story to try and get inside the building as fast as possible and away from the rocket. That's one idea. The other one is come around this way on this narrow side. Doesn't mean they can't all be back here waiting for us. We just don't know yet. And then head into this door and get inside as fast as possible and defend from inside the building as they try charging through any of the doors that are here. Oh, baby, this is going to be interesting. The only good thing is, if we can manage to get inside, if you look at Nefertiti, we got shotgun, and we got the Obliterator, great close-up weapon. We have for Sectoid, nice close-up weapon along with the grenades. Maybe we don't have the best, but she could stay potentially outside so we got a better idea of where they're coming from. Loading the place with spider drones to wear them down and help reduce their armor effectiveness. And we also have another amazing with the Redemptor close indoor kind of weapon. So maybe we make an all-out dash. Well, depending on what we see in the process of doing that, we make an all-out dash for this corner. Since I don't see anybody now and have no clue where everybody is, that just may be what we do. And we could potentially take the Chaos buggy, say, here, so we get a better idea of what might be around that corner, and that would still allow us to shoot the rocket. Otherwise, I'm talking about bringing everybody over here. Servando is probably about the only one that doesn't have the best ability when indoors with his sniper rifle, but maybe we keep him back at this corner to guard against people coming around that way, or to guard down this way. And yeah, I figured I better check where our evac is too. Yeah, so coming in this door and kind of taking this corner based on this being our evac point, rather than going all the way around to this side to get as far away from our evac as possible. Yeah, I'm expecting a tough mission, which is why I'm taking a quick moment to really try to plan this out. Facing a potential rocket is never, ever fun. So let's take Patchwork over here and see if we have any vision of anything or anybody down this way. And so far, nothing. So let's get some more of our folks running over this way. Now you could argue that I keep Stasia just right back here while everybody's running this way to guard the back side over here with spider drones and shoot a couple out. So let's think about doing that. Floki, I would like to get you healed at some point because you aren't quite full strength, but you're also not dinged too bad. Let's start the run and see if our perception picks anybody up. So far, nothing. No dings inside the building. Yeah, I'm hoping we get near the walls. Maybe we'll pick up some sound cues or something like that. I'm going to leave you here near the ladder for your starting position. And that way we also have the ability to go upstairs should it prove to be necessary. And this is creepy scary. And we're the new Jericho that we're going to be facing, remember, will also have a tactic to go along with their shoulder-mounted rockets. And I'm only expecting one of them to have the shoulder-mounted rockets, but just the fact, and just knowing the fact that we're up against rockets freaks me the heck out.
Sprinting.
And we have now seen the enemy and the tactics of the Chaos Bastards. You are facing a new Jericho squad called the Chaos Bastards. Their leader is Rashchak, using the tactic experimental drugs. All lowest tiered friendlies gain 10 regeneration. So that's interesting. Lowest tiers or tier. I'm gonna have to pull that back up and take a double check at that ability. But let's come in here first. And he's a jackboot. He's not lowest tier, and I don't see anything about regeneration on him. So apparently jackboots do not have the ability to regenerate. They're just better than the average soldier, can do more things with quick aim. And so far, no heavy, no rockets found. So it'd be nice to get out. Now there's a greenhorn. Let's see. He should have, no, it doesn't say regeneration here, but being a greenhorn, he most assuredly should have the ability to regenerate. So that's what I'm expecting, even though it doesn't say so here as part of the tactic. We'll have to keep our eye on that and see if that holds true for this tactic and really pay attention to that. So I'm going to run. Thank you for picking that up, Nefertiti. But if I get you over here, I think we're mostly out of sight for getting shot at this turn, at least from them. Now, it doesn't mean with them not seeing us, they just run for the open door over here and try meeting us inside. So that we're going to have one heck of a battle coming up at some point, somewhere.
Making haste.
And then Servando, you know, you can't quite make it as far as I might hope. And it doesn't feel like Overwatch is really going to do us any good not seeing any enemies right now, so we're running as fast as our legs will take us. And Sectoid, get used to that run also. I guess I'll pop you here at first. And I don't know if I want to really find anybody on this last move without anybody able to shoot. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to kind of keep us hanging out over here. And then I will get a couple spider drones doing their thing over here. Maybe we'll draw them towards the spider drones if we're lucky. Wouldn't that be nice if they come towards and shoot at the spider drones here rather than getting in the building right away, so we have a chance to set up inside the building. Yeah, it's a part of the mission where it's easy to be hopeful, and that's what we're gonna be. So we'll keep them pretty far away from these guys, but if they run towards us, yeah, all of a sudden we'll have some spider drones available. So Stasia, good work there. I think everybody's done except Patchwork, and like I said, Patchwork, I'm not racing you out there on your own just to be the only one shot at. They're going to have to come to you if they want to damage you some more. And before I do that, let me just get a sense. So you may have some health issues, but at least your meager armor is 100% at the start. Let's hope the leader is not aware of where we are without seeing us and therefore doesn't just randomly shoot his rocket at us. We can hope. We can hope. Okay, they're coming for the spider drones, and they hit that one. He might have gotten close enough to have us use that one. Well, nope. He did distract them. Uh-oh. That's the leader. He found us. We just got our first rocket. The good news is, let's hope we don't have any disabled limbs. I'm saying the good news before I even had a chance to look. Oh man, there's another heavy. And we're already disabled and hurting bad. Okay, so the good news is I see no disabled limbs right off the bat. The bad news is we got two tough heavies, one of which is the rocket leader. And this guy's a veteran, but he shouldn't have, he doesn't have rockets, but boy, he has a hurtful big gun. So, let's take a look at Patchwork. It may be that I'm going to shoot a rocket for him to try getting through this armor, and this guy has some armor. Oh my god, does he have some armor? We've got to find a way to deal with that armor. Patchwork, holy smokes, at least we're near the evac, guys. At least we're near the evac. Holy smokes. Let's take a look at this gun. I have a feeling we're too far away for anything to really matter on that one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with the rocket. It does a little bit of shred. 10. That's it. That's a lot of armor. That's a lot of armor that this isn't going to shred or make a difference. And I cannot place it to where I pick them both up. So it looks like I'm going to have to shoot this and then try running back a little bit. And hope I can get enough shots on this guy to take him out, because otherwise we're taking yet another rocket. And that doesn't sound like a good thing to experience. Okay, we did some damage. We took away 25 armor, mostly on his body there. We didn't do a lot of hurt to his health, but and his armor is going to look obscenely good still. Yeah, we're taking away armor, but oof, oof, oof. So what I'm thinking I need to do... Oh, man. Can you not see him, Servando? Can you not see him? You're a step shy from being able to see him. Okay, this angle at least. This doesn't provide it. This angle does. We're bringing you out in the open. Because we need your armor break right now. In fact, I'm going to use the special subjector weapon unless the aim just isn't good enough. And we're going to do armor break. And we're coming in just like this. I would love to be able to aim at the Fury and just get rid of it, but we're going to have to focus with everybody else. If I can take out this arm and we can focus on that arm, that's what we got to try doing. Okay, we got to focus on his body. And his body is unfortunately on the front that we took out, not the back and the Fury. And you, my friend, are standing wide open. That's not good. And then Nefertiti, what I'm going to do, if I bring you here, we can still have you back away from this heavy who's going to be coming our way. But I want to get you as close as possible to shoot into his body. I feel like that needs to happen. We have to play aggressive just for the leader and those rockets. If we can get rid of those rockets and then we can start figuring out how to approach these guys that don't have rockets, maybe we'll have a chance. And look at that. Could we get lucky that you group your shots enough on that empty body armor? Because this is going to hurt him if we can hit with enough of them. Holy smokes! He's going down! We took him out! Super job, Nefertiti. Now this is what I'm thinking to do next. If I can bring you over here, I'm hoping. Now we got another guy that's going to be able to follow him up, so we don't want to leave ourselves dangling out here at the end of all this, ideally. And then these guys might be able to run just far enough to be able to shoot at us at the corner. We're going to have a little bit of a distraction we're going to send their way. In fact, I'm going to send that distraction behind cover right now. There. Now we got a problem this way, and that has to do with the heavy. I'm thinking of running you. If I got Servando sitting out in the open, I'm going to be thinking about having you sitting out in the open. Let's at least give you a semblance of cover. Of course, if this guy comes around to shoot, that counts as no cover. Yeah, let's just get you close enough to make sure you can throw that grenade and start stripping some armor. Because this heavy is going to be one heck of a big problem for us. And let's just see what his armor looks like right now. Now he does have return fire if we don't kill him. So that's another potential problem. And does he have anything? His leg is down to 25. His legs are down to 25. His head is down to 23. So his legs would appear to be the place we need to shoot. Problem is, he's going to return fire against us. And so Floki. Floki. And he's got Skirmisher, so the Skirmisher gives him extra abilities too. So if he takes damage during the enemy turn, his attacks deal even more damage. Oh, this is nasty. These guys are good. Now, if I come over here, what I'm going to do is come over here. I'm going to get as close as I can because this guy at least can't hurt us now. And I'm going to check out the shot. It may mean we run away after this because he's going to come around the corner firing, and he's going to hurt us bad. I just got to hope that grenade helped us enough for a close-up Redemptor shot. And I'm close enough where I could quick aim it, but if the first shot does not kill him, if we can't get through enough of that armor, and his overall health is 243, this is going to be a tough one, but I've got to check it out. And we got a sniper out there somewhere. Oh my lord. And it's a veteran sniper, so Sectoid is potentially a target also. Let's bring you right here, Floki.
On my way.
Let's just check the shot before I spend any will.
On it.
And let's put it into the leg. Oh, baby. Let's put it into the head. Now the head comes amazingly close to being able to kill him. So this is tricky because it looks like it would not kill him, although it comes pretty dang close. So I'm going to do a quick aim so we can move away. I've got to do it because otherwise we're going to get murdered by that sniper. I've got to take a chance. And I'm sorry that you're the one that's taking the chance, Floki. Or maybe somehow you can aim just at the right angle. Oh, maybe you can, so that this does what it needs to do. Here it says we can kill him. Oh, it didn't say that before. Let's hope this is not lying. Oh, we didn't take return fire. And now we got to run away from that sniper. And I'm going to say, let's run all the way away from the sniper.
I'm going.
I'll
Now,
open.
Nefertiti, you run away all the way from that sniper. Patchwork, you run away all the way. Am I sounding repetitious? It means a sectoid, you are the one that is going to be out there to be shot at by the sniper. And it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you bad. But I need you to be strong and not lose an arm. That's what I'm hoping. And then what I'm also going to do is I am going to, because we can, put one here. And we get a free reload, so we're going to do the free reload. And we have 3 more after this, it just won't be a free reload.
Watch this.
I'm going to put this out here in case these guys come towards us and they want to be shooting at us. Hopefully they'll see the spider drones and choose them instead. Because some of us are exposed if they can get to the corner up here and shoot. Let's hope they see some spider drones and choose them as their targets. Because we still are not placed the way we would like to be placed. And we don't know who this is either coming around the mountain. Okay, I think we are about set. Now, you did a kill, Floki, so we could hide you even more. But at this point, we want you to be able to start thinking about getting inside. And I'm not going to use the kill and run that you've earned. I think we're going to keep you right there. Oh, at least he only hit you in the head, right? Welcome to the club that Servando started last episode, last playthrough, season 5.0. Oh man, that was a hard hit. That was a hard hit. Oh, he went for us. He didn't fall for the spider drones, and this guy shouldn't be able to move far enough. But he killed a spider drone. But aha, I still have one remaining. And we're going to try hurting both these guys, seeing if we can get lucky stripping some armor. Alright, let's see what we did before we move on. So no limbs are totally disabled. However, armor is much improved on some of these body parts if they get too close to us. So we have a chance. We don't know who this guy is on the inside. We know we still got the sniper to deal with and avoid. And we have a rocket that might be able to help us with one or the other of whatever we want to deal with. Whatever we think is most important to deal with. I think one thing we need to look at doing is bringing Floki inside and seeing who the heck this is, and hoping who the heck this ever is not able to overwatch against us. Cross your fingers. Or maybe we just go this far and peek. See if we can peek and see him from here. We can see him, and his back would appear to be turned, and he does not seem to be on Overwatch. Now this guy is a greenhorn, so this guy does not have return fire. That's the first that's the first thing I wanted to check. Unlike the initial New Jericho mission where all of them had return fire, you have to be a higher level than a greenhorn to get it. So we can take him out, I hope, with the Redemptor.
Moving.
We do have the ability to quick aim it, but let me check the shot first.
Aiming.
And see if we can do as much damage as we hope. And it looks like, oh boy, we can. So I'm going to do it with a quick aim so we can still move. and potentially get out of the way of that sniper gaining an angle on us. Okay. And I think we don't know where anybody else is yet. We know sniper and 2 assaults. And I got to figure out if we can get enough of us out of the way of the sniper, then I'm going to do just that. I'm going to, oh, we can kill and run. So that means I can use my action here to check what's on the ground. Oh, look at what he dropped. Oh, guys, note to self, we need to survive. We just got this amazing toy that we were able to pick up. Now, there you go. I'm excited, and let's see how far kill and run allows us to move. It allows us to move out of the way easily from the sniper, so he can't pick us off. And we got to remember, he's a master marksman sniper, and I do like the idea of getting inside, starting to take cover so we can protect our access points and make sure the building's clear. So we're going to move right here. And I'm going to check the building for red blips that we might have picked up, and I do not see any right off the bat. Okay. So the next order of business to me is let's send a spider drone out here as a potential target for him and hope we can get everybody else into the building.
I'm ready.
And it looks like that's going to be a possibility. I'm going to bring you here, Nefertiti, to see what this guy dropped.
Double time.
Because this is an evac mission. If I want this stuff, I do believe I need to pick it up. Ammo, not as great as the first option that we got. If I bring you here, that should be a good angle. We don't have to worry about that guy, and none of these guys should be able to run. There's nobody else we know of that can get an angle on you from here. So for now, we'll do that. And then we're going to look at getting you healed if we got a moment, and maybe we can get you healed and reach one of these things. We'll see. As long as we have protection in other directions from other New Jericho soldiers that'll be coming towards us. Sectoid. If I bring you here, you can get shot at. If I bring you here, I think you're safe and you won't bleed out yet. And that's when we start applying the med kits. And so that's what I'm going to play with you, because he will not be able to move far enough to get an angle. Because remember, we also got this building thing in the front jutting out. So the best thing for me is to get you out of the way, because otherwise, you know, these guys tried shooting at you too along the way. They sure as heck did. And I don't, did they shoot? Oh, I already exploded my spider drone. I was like, wait, where'd it go? So I'm bringing you inside, Sectoid.
Quickly.
I don't like seeing that blood trail, but it is what it is. And I do not have a shot again with you. Yeah, once again, we're a step short. We're going to have to start thinking about spending some speed for you, Servando, just so we might not be. That one extra step can sometimes make such a difference. So rather than bring you where you can get shot, I'm bringing you here. And maybe, well, I'd bring you up here if I didn't have to worry about this guy getting a line at us, but we'll come to the base of the stairs.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
And that'll allow us to overwatch down here against these guys.
I can make a difference.
Now, I don't know if you would have an appropriate kind of a shot against these guys, as opposed to putting out spider drones. Their armor is a little bit weakened, but I don't know if we're going to be close enough to be able to pick out body parts, but I'm going to move you over here anyway.
On the move.
And we're going to look and see.
Let me see.
Yeah, we're not quite able to hit the weakened body parts and guarantee that we can hit the weakened body parts, although that leg is one of those weakened body parts. So I think what I do is I just center in a shot and hope we hit them anywhere. Oh, you know, anywhere.
Let me see.
Okay, so we've been shooting spider drones too much. And we got him bleeding. His leg is hurting. Because now I'm thinking about bringing our Chaos buggy over here and see if we can blast something and land something over here. Now, you're still hidden. That's the good news. You're still hidden. We're going to bring the Chaos buggy over here. Hopefully the sniper will not be able to gain an angle and the sniper only sees a spider drone to shoot at. That's my hope. And we're going to try another rocket over here and see if I can get it around the corner of the building and reliably land it over here. That's a big question. There's a chance we hit the building if we aren't too careful. So maybe we do this just to make sure. Now obviously our shot can wander and hopefully not hit the building. So Patchwork, I hope your weapon turret and weapons themselves have been patched properly. Alright, I'm seeing red all of a sudden. I'm seeing a lot of red. He will not bleed out, however. He will not bleed out, however, and they do have... There's the tissue generation on the greenhorn. That's popped up now also. This guy does not have it. He bleeds out in 2 turns. The only problem is we're going to take shots. This guy may, if we're lucky, have lost his weapon. That's why he's holding a med kit. And yeah, we did take away his weapon. Too bad the same couldn't be said for this weapon. So we're going to take 1 shot, but an assault rifle is not going to wipe you out, Patchwork. It will hurt, especially if he stands there taking 2 shots. Oh boy. Let's hope he decides to try and heal himself, and therefore he can only take 1 shot at us. You know, he has quick aim also, but he wouldn't be able to do 2 quick aim shots based on his will. So I'm not as worried all of a sudden. Now what I also am going to do, just in case he moves, Servando, and I think we just need this weapon, but we're going to set an overwatch down here just in case we have an opportunity to pick these guys up if they move forward to try and shoot us. I'm going to keep this spider drone at a distance, and we're going to hope we don't take so much hurt that we can't stay alive. Okay, we got a new heavy on the field. And we just lost our spider drone. He does not come with rockets. Okay, he's healing, so 1 shot was it. And he's going to heal himself or not, okay? So this guy is not going to bleed out because he regenerates a little bit, but he's still bleeding. And this guy is bleeding, and he should bleed out. Oh no, hit points is 96 out of 100. What? Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, he healed himself. That's why it's up to 96. He has hardly any armor. I'm still hidden. I don't want to stay out in the middle of the open, in the wide open. We're not hearing sounds of anybody else. Part of me is thinking, oh, I can't make it there. I can make it there. Floki, let's come this way and see if we're hearing any other sorts of pings that we should be aware of. And so far we're not, so I'm actually going to run you all the way over here.
Let's go.
And hope no one's right outside the opening. I am going to... Well, the first thing I'm going to do, we're going to heal you, Sectoid, let's face it.
I just need to catch my breath.
Okay, the bleeding has stopped. You will not be able to get... The sniper should not be able to get an angle on you. Nefertiti, you need to be healed, but I'm bringing you here first. And we're going to start the first activation. Servando, I'm going to pull you back here, and we're going to try and hurt this guy. I need you to do that, because I gotta do other things over here. Gotta do other things over here to hold them off. I'm not as worried because he's away. I worry about his gun, but not quite yet because he's so far away. So, Servando, let's take a look at your shot.
Here I am. Let's do this.
I'm thinking his overall health is 260. I'm thinking Subjector, as long as we have a good enough shot, is the way we need to go on this one. And let's take a look at the shot first, and then we may add armor break, potentially.
Finger on the trigger.
We could also zero in here and just try to take care of his weapon. That's the other way to do it. So let me just check and make sure if he's holding a pistol. Yeah, of course he's got a pistol, but that, obviously that's not going to hurt quite as much at this range. Although he is a Master Marksman. But that'll take away Master Marksman if he has to get close enough to use that pistol, but well, I'm just going for a center-on shot. If we hit the gun and take it out, we take it out. If we hit the body, we take it out, and I'm going for armor break. We're doing all of the above, Servando. We're doing all of the above. And then we'll still, hopefully, unless we hit the weapon, be able to apply poison. And we're just going to go for it. Armor break.
Yeah!
Yeah, that sounded like a good shout, so I'm hoping that means you're going to be on target. And we got him. He's bleeding. He'll still be able to shoot. Well, one more shot from us will really go a long way. So that's good news. So now I got to work on things over on this side. I first of all need to reload. And what I want to do is check these guys out with these bad body parts and armor, and I want to see if I can hit from here. Oh man, come on, I need you to hit. Stasha, come on. No, Stasha, stop it.
Must be inaccurate.
There we go. Now we finally took out his arm, and he's not shooting anymore. He doesn't have a gun. He's not shooting. We took care of these two. This is what I was trying to figure out. So I have two options. This guy's still far, far away, and he's a greenhorn, so he may not be the best shot. So I'm thinking we need to do a will hit by taking out, I'm going to focus on the veteran with Patchwork. We're coming here for another rocket. Now the heavy may shoot at you from long distance, but he shouldn't be able to do great amounts of damage, and you are one turn from driving out if that's what I end up needing to do. We are not out of the woods yet. Reinforcements are still coming, but we're going to try this and see if we can take away an arm or two. Wouldn't that be nice? We got one arm, I think. One arm, I believe I saw gone. Let's just scroll over and double check. One arm is gone. The sniper rifle will not be used today. He can still pistol. But as we know, we'd much rather face a pistol as opposed to anything else. Okay. Yeah, and that's exactly what he did at long distance.
Protecting humanity.
Looks like he moved all the way that he could. And we are not going to undo. We are not going to cancel our hacking. We are now also going to get you, Floki, hacking. I see no other signs of blips or indications that someone's right outside your door, so we're going to start you hacking. And then we're also Sectoid, because I think we can take him out now. In fact, I think between the poison and the bleeding, he's going down.
Moving to position.
So while you still need healing, I think we're okay. And then now, this is what I'm going to do with you, Stasia.
My turn.
We know where the reinforcement is, so we're going to reload over here. Oh wait, we still got two to shoot. And we're going to do just that. We're going to put one on this side, so he can only kill one. And then we'll be able to shred some armor coming up. Nefertiti, stay put. And let's just go see. I think we have Servando. Servando, I'm going to have you with your pistol. See if we can't finish this guy off. Just make sure and get her done.
Targeting.
Well,
To fire.
now he only has a pistol. And now he's not alive to use it. So, we are going to do a little overwatching back here. In case the heavy moves forward to try and take on those things, and he's got a lot of cover. There's not a lot of angles where we can reach this guy, but since you're able to overwatch, we'll do it. Nefertiti will stay where she is, and let's just see who else has movement. And that would be you, Patchwork. Well, Patchwork, we're moving you behind this vehicle here. And Patchwork, we have still the Vishnu gun with some rockets remaining. And the only real target we have is this heavy. He will feel your wrath for denting your armor. All right. Okay, we're done. Oh, gotta love those spider drones. Now, there's probably somewhere else on the map, maybe even back here, and we haven't noticed. Well, now you would have pretty good perception, so we're just not seeing any more reinforcements yet. And I'm only seeing, is there any reinforcements in the corner? So the reinforcement zones for them is either this corner, it would appear, or the two spots over on this side. So now would appear to be the time to spider drone this guy. And strip some more of that armor and take out his arm. So we're not having to worry about him. So that means I get to keep my other spider drone sitting right there. In fact, we're going to put it in between both reinforcement zones, depending on where they might come in, and play it that way. And then we are finished hacking here. So Nefertiti, you are free to move. And Nefertiti, you are free to heal yourself.
Give me a minute.
There we go. And then Nefertiti, let's see. I think Sectoid, now he has a bad head, so he will not get to 100%, but I'm going to move you towards Sectoid because he needs to be healed as we work to make our exit coming up also. And Servando, I'm going to keep you overwatched down this way at this reinforcement zone, just in case that's where some folks start entering the fray.
I got this covered.
And Patchwork, I think I'm keeping you right there. There's nothing else I know that we need to shoot at, and you can make it out right from there. And so, Stasia, I'm going to reload you, and we're going to start pulling you back. Hoping that this will all work out. Okay, new sniper has arrived. New sniper has arrived. Hey, how'd he free? Oh, he had regeneration. I did not count on that. I forgot all about that because he's a freaking greenhorn. Lesson learned. Even a reinforcements. Now, I could have sworn maybe we didn't kill this guy. I would have thought reinforcements wouldn't have had the regeneration, but I'm going to have to go look back and see if that reinforcement came on before this guy died. And that could very well be what happened. So, with that in mind, Stasia, we got some more help we need to get out here. And I think I'm going to put out a single spider drone here. And I think I'm going to put out a decoy. Because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with Patchwork. Patchwork could get this far for the other weapon. I just don't know if that's close enough. We're going to start off with you, Servando. We're going to hit the heavy hitting, and we can still do an armor break. Let's make it happen. Let's get right in there. Now I could try focusing on an arm, but that's more chance to miss, so we're going for a hit instead right there. And we got the hit. We got the bleeding. Now we could also look at potentially doing another bit of damage that might just bring him down enough where he'll be done. So I am going to take a shot. See if we can hit him. I know it's aimed on the weapon. Hopefully we can hit him in the body. Yeah, we'll go right there just so it's focused on the body. There's not too many chances to miss. Ah, we hit the weapon. We hit the freaking weapon. So we're going to need potentially a little bit of help. Potentially a little bit of help. What I'm going to do here, Nefertiti, you can freely move your stuff around. So let's do that.
Like a phoenix.
Sectoid's feeling better, and all our research is done, so all of us can get moving also. We just can't move far enough necessarily to shoot right away at that guy. So let's bring you here.
Ready.
I could bring, yeah, we're not going to be able to throw a grenade out there, as we well know. And we can bring you this far and maybe hunker you down. I don't know if I like opening you up. You already have a bad head, so I'm going to bring you here instead. Yeah, you can thank me in the morning. And let's then get Floki moving to get out of here too. Yeah, we're just coming in the direction we need to get out of here. Plain and simple. It's what we got to do. It's what it's all about. I'm going to move you out of cover too, Nefertiti, because there's no way he's going to reach you anyway. And then we also have either a spider drone that I could put out here as a distraction. I don't know if that'll distract him over Servando, but it's there. Or I can put out a decoy, but Servando is probably the closer target, even though he's in cover. So I'm not sure exactly how I want to play this. Now we also may have... Yeah, this guy's still a concern, but he has a spider drone there. So I'm going to see if we can launch a rocket. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I don't think the building's in the way, or I don't think we're too close to the building, but we're going to find out for sure. Yeah, this shouldn't get us too close to the building, and we should be able to do this. Can you tell I feared a sniper shot more than anything? So that means with you, Stasia, I would like to put out another spider drone. If you have one loaded up and I don't have to reload. This is what we're going to find out. Yes, you do have one. So no matter which way he decides to run past these vehicles, he's going to see a spider drone. And Patchwork, we're going to keep you behind that vehicle because it makes it harder for him to hit you, just in case he decides to ignore spider drone. Oh! Okay, he jumped, so he couldn't shoot. That freaked me out at first, but now I've calmed back down. And that means we're doing this. And that means I don't think he'll be able to recover enough from that. Finally. And that means I can also then send this other spider drone over here to make sure he doesn't shoot at us. I hope. Because we now need to escape. That is priority number one. Now we have another heavy over here. And you know me. I'm not sure exactly who's our fastest right now because some of us are overloaded. Let me just take a look at our inventories. You're a little bit overloaded, so that's going to slow you down. And... oh, you're not overloaded, Nefertiti. So let's just spread these out the way I usually do. Since it doesn't cost us anything, I'm running you this far. And I want to see what we got. Oh, we got a rocket. Oh, we got another Deceptor. Am I getting too excited? Is that is that too much for y'all to handle? I'm happy. We may even have a sniper rifle over here that we can get. So what I'm gonna do, just to help speed us out of here, is I'm gonna bring Patchwork over here. Unfortunately, the reinforcements came in the other direction, but I'm bringing Patchwork over here to help escort you out. And we don't see anything over here. And I think
Receiving.
we'll be okay. We're going to come over here towards this thing to pick it up. And then Servando, I don't think you... Oh, do you actually have a shot? Oh, it's against this bleeding guy. It's not the other guy. So I think what we're going to do with you, Servando, is bring you here and overwatch against the quote-unquote other guy. Oh, you saw him with the pistol, but not... Well, we're still going to have a better angle for Overwatch if I bring you here. And we should be far enough away from an assault rifle. Oh, that's probably this guy we were going to see anyway. So we'll just put it out there in case we can pick up the healthy one. Patchwork, stay there. Sectoid, we need to start moving you out.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Fortunately, you have some mobility. Stasia, I'm going to shoot out a spider drone.
This is going to make all the difference.
Just so we have backup, just in case. And I'm going to just put you here so we have decoy possibilities coming up. And we're going to reload.
Switching.
Okay. Floki, you're bogged down, burdened a little bit, but you got some good stuff you picked up for us. Let's pop you there. And the spider drone, I'm keeping you there. Hopefully that's close enough for him to notice. Let's go find out. Yeah, he noticed. And he's not that much closer yet. However, we have another assault. However, I should be able to come here, pick it up, and I'll gladly trade this ammo for that weapon. How about that? You will now climb on board. Just don't get killed, Patchwork. Just don't get killed. And I think we'll be fine. We'll have you behind that cover and this and that and these and those. And Patchwork will need to be patched up just a little bit after this one. But I was worried. I knew this was going to be tough. I knew we were going to be taking some hurt. I knew we'd get hit by some rockets. It's almost impossible to avoid them. But we survived. I'm going to move you here. Hide behind the box. So if he wants to shoot you, he has to move. And then I'm going to bring Servando here. Yeah, this guy's so far away. Let him shoot at us, right? Let him shoot. Let him. And we're going to do an overwatch. In case we can pick him up. Sectoid's coming right next to you.
Moving in quick.
Stasia. Yeah, I don't know where to put you. I don't know what the best situation is at all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you now, but if I put out a decoy, let's go see how far away you can put it. So maybe this other guy will have something to shoot at. But if I need to get it if I'm going to do it. Put it far enough out so follow-up bullet... Well, the follow-up bullets might hit Patchwork, but guess what, Patchwork? You're already going in for repairs anyway. So that way, if we take any long-distance Hail Mary shots from them... we should be okay. And I mean, technically you're standing in the open here, Floki, but you're not. No one's going to kill you by standing there. Okay, and they're just overwatching so far. Yep. And we're out of here. Let's face it, we are out of here. Stasia, I think you can make it. Yes, you can. And then there's nobody else I'm forgetting about, right? Because one of us is on the vehicle. Let's go. See, I wasn't going to explode against him, but you know, once the controller of the spider drone leaves, they just do their own thing. Okay, I gotta tell you, having those Chaos weapons, especially yours, Floki, really helped us out a lot on that mission. Being able to kill that one heavy without return fire was clutch. This would have been a whole different mission if you couldn't have done that. So congratulations to Floki, and just from that one shot alone, in my mind, you earned you earned that XP. And we had some other good helps from everybody else. Good job, team, on a very tough mission.
Bastas aphosta dakiri. It is right to be taught even by an enemy, even if they are cowards and traitors. The research we obtained is more than a set of upgrades. It is the first step in reclaiming the planet. Humanity will be born again, and this time, the pure will show the path.
All right, thank you, Subject 24. Now, New Jericho is not happy with our raid on their clandestine research facility, but we may be able to repair some of the damage to our relations. A lot depends on how we describe what happened. Sometimes words are more important than actions. So, what was it? Well, a righteous purge of dangerous technology. I think Anu would like that response, and obviously New Jericho would not. An exercise in civic duty with some unfortunate casualties. I think Synedrian would be happy with us for that answer. Although, like I've said before, probably duplicitous, since they're also working on their own cybernetic research. At least we'll figure that out at some point. Or, what was what? Deny, deny, deny. And that, to be quite honest, I don't want to lose that much with New Jericho quite yet. Well, I'll just do it. So New Jericho has worsening attitude with Disciples of Anu, with Synedrian, and with us. So we kind of spread the hurt in relations to everybody, and it was only minimal, to be quite honest, to us. So we'll go down to 21%. We are not entirely in the clear, but New Jericho doesn't want to draw attention to its secret research and therefore avoids making an issue of the raid. At the same time, our strenuous denials result in West suspecting the involvement of other factions. Well, so be it. He already doesn't trust them. Now, the bad news is I'm a little shy in being able to repair and regain everything here. So I am thinking I will have to pick and choose. Medkits I want, medkits I need. We'll pick up Spider Drone. Oh, there's another medkit even there. So we're going to leave one medkit off. I'm going to pick up another Spider Drone, and then I'm going to pick up the grenade we used. Yeah, I can probably skip the grenade for the time being because we got enough others. And I don't need an extra medkit. Yeah, well, we're getting the grenade because it's about all I can afford. And we're shy a Spider Drone pack and a med kit, but we got a couple on the Chaos buggy that we never used, so, you know, we're okay. We don't need to worry about picking those up right now. We do, however, need to worry about picking up some materials. And the only thing we really have to trade for materials right now, and there apparently is materials there. There is materials available here. There's materials available everywhere. It just depends on how much we're willing to trade to get them. And I am going to just pick up a few somewhere. I'll trade a little food for it. Or maybe I'll trade a little tech, but I got to figure out where I'm going to be wanting to. I think it's going to go back to the base, drop off the Chaos buggy patchwork to get repaired, and maybe look at anybody else I might need to leave there to get repaired. And we're going to load up with live bodies to explore a little to try and get our materials up. And then I will do an initial trade first, maybe over at this Anu Haven, because it's very nearby. And then we'll start exploring some more. And I want some more materials before we explore, just in case we get ambushed, and so we can replenish ourselves. Because there's nothing else immediately right on there that we need to get done first. I'm going to double check research because basic bionic technology is available. And I can't remember, did I start building another? Yes, I did. It's just going to be 3 days till we're able to finish it. So that means, let's look. We can reverse engineer the Cyclops. We can reverse engineer that. However, don't we have Gauss technology here? So I don't have to do those. It's a much quicker to just do the Gauss technology and pick up the ability to make ammo for them that way. So I don't need to do those. I can take care of all of it with one research. And Pandoran colony, oh, they're there. In 2 hours, we got some more materials. So I don't even have to trade right away. I can just switch us up and get to exploring. So let's do that.
Research complete.
All right, there we go. That was a quick 2 hours. We're now back up to 250 materials. Not a lot all the time. That's at least enough to cover us for most missions we might have to go on. We also got some new research now after completing the colonies. Let's go check it out. We have capture and containment available, and we definitely want to put that in there because this is something we're going to have to start focusing on most definitely in this game. It's 2 days, 2 hours. So, you know, I'll keep it here for now, and then in a few days we will have this research will get down to more like a day. I don't know if it'll cut down exactly in half, but it'll be a lot quicker. And I'm going to keep the improved medkit technology because I rely on medkits over medbays, at least early on. And maybe what I got to do is throw in a worm egg also after that. We can also pick up new food that way. But I also would like to get our laser weapons in. You know, there's all sorts of things we want to get done. But I think I'm going to go for the worm egg after the medkits just to gain back, you know, nice food and a few materials that we need. We'll do it in that order. I may put something ahead of Anu. Now, as a matter of fact, since we can trade food, 500s or 250 is a fair amount of food. We get 500 between the two. Yeah, we may keep that there. We'll see. I also may move these up. Wishy-washy commander right at the moment. So let's just get moving so we can start thinking about what we need to do. Okay, so now we need to think about getting healed up, getting things replenished, you name it. I think what you're missing is, yeah, one of these. Yeah, that we can't replenish. Well, it shouldn't it just, if I move one of these down there, if I hit to replenish, it should just load you up. Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if it would do it. It would try to spend to do it if I didn't set it up that way. So we're gonna come back here, get this all worked out this way. And then I gotta figure out who I'm going to leave here. Shane Marine, Grant Vanson, we definitely need to get you fixed up. We got a FAR M here, so as soon as the FAR M's done, I'll start lining up other weapons and armor that we can best use. We really don't have a lot of spare sets right at the moment, now do we? Now let's see who's hurting the most, who might need. We're hurting a little on stamina. No one's totally hurting on health. And then looking at delirium, we're sitting around 3, so we got to get our staminas up to 30 to be any good. And Tristan, yeah, we may just sit here for a quick half second to get just to make sure everybody's stamina is over 30. Patchwork, you're going into the base because you're going to take a little extra time. And then on the Manticore 1, we can keep Sectoid moving. Now Floki got, who lost that? Oh yeah, Sectoid, you're going to have to come in and sit down because your stamina's all gone. And that means we'll just do a simple replacement with you and then get Tristan in your place. And your stamina is just amazingly low. I don't think you lost a body part, but it's pretty dang low. So we like I said, we're gonna stay here to gain just a really brief time so people can gain back stamina. And then over here I can fit 3 more to go out, and that's just gonna be a U3 right here in the training center. So Ramex, Glisa, and Ecobot are gonna go back out for our explorations. And now we're ready to go. I'm just going to give it a tiny, even though I know we gain back stamina with the FAR M, but I want to, before we start gaining back with the FAR M module, I want to get us to 30 before we hit the door. So let's back out, slow this thing down. I don't know how long that'll take, but if I let a couple hours go by, maybe, let's see how much that changes things. Of course, so maybe this is a little slow. I'll speed it up. Okay, couple hours has gone by. Let's see how much that impacts our stamina. And look at that. Almost all of us are up to 30, except for Floki, who's up to 25. And we'll just have to take that chance with you, Floki, that you may lose. There's a chance you lose one of your will if by the time if we get ambushed in our first exploration site. But as long as that doesn't happen, you'll be recharged by the time we get anywhere. Okay, let's get going. And I think we'll start exploring down here towards this other bloom, and then we'll just continue exploring here down in Africa for the time being, because Africa's where all the blooms are surrounding. So let's start uncovering things so we know what we have to react to down here from potential haven defenses. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the one over here that Anu is able to defend themselves. So never mind. Let's come here first. Yeah, we'll speed it back up. Oh, here we go. Go away, Alistair. This game was going fine and dandy without you. Things are about to change. Several members of base personnel had been caught sleepwalking and drawing elliptical shapes on the walls in an overlapping, almost hypnotic pattern that induced feelings of anxiety in onlookers. On waking, the individuals were confused, but otherwise unaffected. All of them reported dreams of flight. Omens of the Void. Yep, they're starting right now. We believe we are observing the first effects of the oniric delirium on a collective scale. The phenomenon is akin to mass hysteria. Synedrian psychosociologists are rationalizing the documented instances of widespread psychoses as the result of stresses to which our communities are subjected when our species is facing the possibility of extinction. However, the global scale and eerie thematic homogeneity of these events suggests a different causal relationship. Given what we know about the oniric delirium and its connection to the mist, there is little room for doubt. Our collective psyche has become another battleground in our struggle with the Pandora virus. So Haven Defenders are, I've never, believe it or not, I've never had this one, and now I get to experience it. Haven Defenders are always hostile, but there's also crates are available on these missions to offset that. So there's a negative and a positive. So Haven Defender's always possible. That's interesting. And I'm going to have to learn how to play that way. Anyone that's experienced this, let me know in the comments how that works out for you. How crazy is it going to become on our next Haven defense? They went paranoid. Cuckoo. They think we are not there to defend them, but to take their stuff. Honestly, I think we should just teach them a lesson. All right, there it is, our first Void Omen. Haven Defenders, always hostile, but crates are now available for looting. So, yikers. Oh, baby, this is a big one. This is a big one. Oh, Triton Umbras, Arthron Umbras, Umbras are now a thing. So we got a Brute Alpha, 180. His armor has got to be... okay, he's still got a couple unarmored spots, arm and spitterhead. So there are weaknesses still. The torso, which is behind a shield, is also not amazingly strong. So there's a couple weaknesses still. They're not the end of the world tough yet. The Arthron Scourge, they are now Grenadiers, and they have their bad weapons there. The only thing that's good about these guys are early on, just blow on them, just nick them, And they're going down at 90 hit points. And I don't think they have a lot of armor. No. So they have range on us if they can sneak up at a distance. But once they're visible, they're easy to take down. And the Arthron Tyrant, he looks like he's a little more armored than the average. No, okay, he's not as excessively armored yet either. He does have a shield to go along with his weapon and return fire, however. But spitterheads, guns, and arms are the weak points. Well, even the legs are not that well armored. And the Umbras. Oh, we know about the Umbras. But they only go after those with delirium. Which is all of us at the moment, but you know. There will be some new hires that maybe we'll be able to avoid them for a little while. And a Triton Umbra. And a Triton Maniac. These guys are starting to get heavier weapons and slightly more armor, but their legs and arms are still a weak point. Except they can regenerate. The Karin is out there, so it means we're going to start seeing the big lady soon. Myrmidon eggs are a thing, and therefore, so are the base Myrmidons. So there you go. So that was a big one. That was a big one. But as of right now, let's keep going. Oh, I guess I didn't pick to explore right before that evolution report popped up.
Research complete.
All right. Our medical kits are much more powerful now. You might have noticed our last mission I had to use a couple just to heal us up. Well, now maybe we'll get away with just one, which will save on the cost greatly. And since I'm relying more on med kits over driving and flying back to the base to heal up, this is what we need. Plus, it removes 50% paralysis, which is huge, since we are facing those things now. Guess what, guys? We got an ambush ahead of us, and that'll be next time. Oh, baby. Here I was worried about it. Now, I think enough time because of the exploration, 4 more hours, and we all got up to our 30 stamina, so Floki should be okay for this stamina-wise and not be losing any willpower. So it's daytime, and we don't know who we'll be going against. We're going to find that out next time. Here we go again. No vehicle on this ambush. Let's hope it's not a nasty enemy that we have to face, like the Pure. So this is ZigZagZog, signing off from somewhere in this world, and you'll have to come back next time to find out how we do. Thanks so much for watching.